The 10th letter of the alphabet, or the 10th number, if you will, is a yod. And a yod, and here on the left you can see this is your typical Hebrew letter yod. And over here, the one above is the ancient pictograph. And what the yod is a hand. And in the ancient pictograph, it looks like the whole elbow in the hand. You see it? But it has the same meaning. The value of the yod is 10, which is why we're talking about it right now, because we're in the 10th chapter, right, of Revelation. In Hebrew writings, the letter yod literally means a hand to work a deed, a finished work, or a deed done. Do we see a hand anywhere? Not only saw a hand back there. Not only do we see a hand, and this is why I brought up, he's not waving to you. He's swearing an oath. He's basically saying, I have come, Daniel, you prophesy, I've come to make sure that everything the prophet declared is going to be fulfilled. That's my job. You preach the word, I'm here to see that this word is coming to pass. And this, as I said before, this speaks volumes to the church. Because we have a whole Bible, and that's what God says, Spirit says us. You speak the word. I'll see that it comes to pass. There's many angels working in the church. But this is the greatest angel that we know exists. And in Revelation 10:5, we see him. He says, and the angel which I saw stand upon the sea and upon the earth, he lifted up his hand to heaven, and he sware by him that liveth forever and ever, who created heaven, and the things that are therein on the earth, and the things that are therein are, and the sea, and the things which are therein, that there should be time no longer, which means there's no more hesitation, there's no more delay. Get ready. Here I come, right? Ready or not? We said that last week. We also say that John was the author, Apostle John was the author of the book of John, the Gospel of John, as well as the author of the book of Revelation. He used the same Hebrew structure. So we have the yod for chapter 10. Same thing here in the Hebrew writings. The letter yod literally means a hand, a work, a deed, a finished work, or a deed done. Now, it just so happens the Gospel of John has this in its context. Verse 32 says, Jesus answered them and said, many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do you stone me? The emphasis is upon the works that he did. It really, Jesus is saying, the emphasis is upon the works I did. I came to do the works. What did Michael come to? Michael said, Daniel, or John, you prophesy. I'm here to make sure it gets done. I'm going to do the works. Right? In verse 37 and 38 of Gospel of John chapter 10, it says, if I do not the works of my Father, believe me not. But if I do, though you believe not me, believe the works that you may know, and believe that the Father is in me and I in him. So once again, he's pointing to the works that he did, because he done them by the Spirit of God. Jesus even says in other places, he said, I didn't come here to do my own will. I always do what pleases the Father. So if you see him doing works in the gospel, and we do, know that he's doing what pleases the Father, right? And then he gives us this next part, kind of almost blows me away, because he's almost preaching the message here. Because Revelation 10 leads into Revelation 11, of course. We spoke about the Word of God, but look what it says here. In verse 11 through 15, he said, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, leaves the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catches them, and scatters the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is a hireling, and cares not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, I'm known of mine, and as the Father knows me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. What he's actually saying there, he's bringing out that not everybody in the church is a good guy. Not every preacher or prophet or apostle or pastor, not everyone, every evangelist, everyone on TV can you trust. Most of them are hirelings. Most of them are just, this is a job for them. Jesus is saying the true shepherd will lay down his life for the sheep. The true shepherd truly cares about getting the word of God out to the people. Because that is their mission.